Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about Lunox, one of the strongest mages in the game, and also talk about how she works in full details, which includes her skills, combo, and best builds for her. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. As always, I'm gonna try my best to explain how she works in the easiest way possible, so that it won't be confusing for you. Let's start with her passive. Unlike other heroes, Lunox does not benefit from cooldown reduction. However, any cooldown reduction items will have different effects depending on her current power. And Lunox has two types of power, light and dark. Each type of power can be stacked up to 1 times, and this can be seen below her HP bars. Now, let's talk about her first skill. Lunox has 2 first skills, so let's start with the light power. With the help of her first skill type light, she can hit multiple enemies at once, and every time she hits an enemy with this skill, it will provide you with a heal. And the more enemies you hit with this skill, the more healing you will receive. This skill can hit any enemy who is hiding inside bush, and even Natalia, but it won't show their presence. Now, let's talk about her dark type skill. With the help of the dark type, you can burst down almost any hero in an instant without having to worry about them having magical defense. This skill deals 200 magic damage on each hit, plus 2.5% of the target's max HP, and it also has a slow effect. This is your main damage source, and this skill is what makes Lunox so scary. Now, let's talk about her second skill. With the help of her second skill, Lunox releases her power of order and chaos in a straight line, dealing 300 magic damage, and also slowing them by 40% for 2 seconds. This skill isn't the best skill, but it's a great skill to slow down the enemies before using your combo on them. But most people forget about this skill when they're in intense teamfights, and I don't really blame them because I do forget about this skill as well. But always use this skill before starting a fight because it can slow down the enemies, giving you a head start. Now, let's move on and talk about her ultimate skill, Chaos and Order. Let's start with the power of Order light type. In order to use the power of Order, you need to use your first skill type light. And then you'll be able to use this skill. And after you use this skill, Lunox will turn herself into a ball of light, dealing 100 magic damage every 0.5 seconds, making her invincible and immortal for 2 seconds. This is a great skill for initiating a fight or even dodging CC skills from enemies, but it's mostly used for escaping during teamfights. Now, let's talk about her other ultimate power of Chaos. In order to use Power of Chaos, you will have to use her first skill type Dark to gain a stack of dark energy, and then you'll be able to use Power of Chaos. And with the help of Power of Chaos, you'll be able to blink towards a targeted direction, dealing 250 magic damage to nearby enemies, and also slowing them by 40% for 3 seconds. And once you use this skill, it will give your first skill Dark type a 0 cooldown, allowing you to burst down anyone in your path. Now, before we move on and talk about her combos, let's talk about her builds and emblems. For her emblem, you can choose between the Custom Assassin and Custom Mage emblem. The Mage emblem will provide both magic power and cooldown reduction as well as magic penetration, while the Assassin emblem will provide both movement speed as well as magic penetration. But I'd recommend going for the Assassin emblem only when you're playing as the jungler. And for her standard talent, go for Rapture and Weapon Master, as they will provide penetration and bonus extra attack, boosting her overall damage output. And for her core talent, go for Lethal Ignition. Now, let's talk about her builds. For her first item, go for Arcane Boots, and after buying boots, go for Enchanted Talisman, followed by Genius Wand, and then Concentrated Energy. Concentrated Energy is the core item for Lunox, and you should prioritize getting this item. And after that, go for Divine Glaive for more penetration, and for her last item, go for Holy Crystal or Blood Wings for more magic power. Now, let's talk about her combo. There are two ways you can use her combo. The first one is by using your first skill Dark type, and then use your ultimate power of Chaos, and after that use your first skill type Dark to continuously hit the enemies. Here is a step-by-step guide on her combo. You can also start with the light type ultimate. It all comes down to your playstyle and the situation. If the enemies have hard CC skills, then you can start with your light ultimate to dodge their skills, and then finish them with your dark ultimate. But I'd recommend using the dark ultimate first and use the light ultimate to escape. That's all for today. Make sure to leave a like on the video, and consider subscribing to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.